What do you think? Nice modern ceilings, nice crisp lines, no trims around any part of the lights. We have a beautiful reveal created by the Reglets. Check out the trimless air conditioning vents, trimless light fixtures. Nothing in this house spells traditional. The theme of this project is to be minimalistic, modern, and simple. Everything in the house, all the ceilings and walls are destined to be white color, and the accents will come from the form of cabinets and furniture and whatever miscellaneous that you usually have in the house. One of the things I really like to encourage when I'm building houses is once the house is ready for paint and the painters get in there and finish all the work, is to have all the trades come in and install everything that has to do with ceiling mounted devices. For example, light fixtures, sprinklers, the alarm sensors, anything that has to be mounted should be mounted at this time, earliest as possible. And why do I do that? One is because there's a lot of garbage that's produced from the packaging from all those devices. Secondly, there's a lot of ladders moving around. So I want to have all those things done before any of the flooring starts. Therefore, nobody's bumping into each other. And afterwards, you don't have this great big mess of cardboard and all this miscellaneous stuff. It's good to have this stuff out of the way as early as possible. Let the flooring guys go in and look at it. No more mess to clean up now. As you can see, the floor is already installed throughout the main floor. And you might ask, why would I install the floors before the cabinets? Wouldn't it make sense to put the cabinets first and tile around? Well, this case, when you do the tiles first, you provide a nice level finish floor for the next tray to come in. The cabinets can be placed over top of the floor, which presumably is already completely level, and they can put everything in place without having to finish around them afterwards. So the tile guys don't have to cut little morsels here and there and trim out the bases of the cabinets to fill in what the cabinets gotta do. Why not just create a nice canvas and then plop all the cabinets over top, and then the finishes at the base of the cabinets will look nice and clean. You'll see in the next couple of videos how the cabinets tie in with the floor. It's seamless. No need to have a base shoe, no need to cut around and do all sorts of unnecessary stuff. This way, the tile guys, one shot done, next floor, another shot done, move on to the basement. There's a lot of activity that's taking place upstairs. Let's go have a look. Now, many videos ago, we talked about putting in the door frames in first before the drywall. Now it's very obvious. The result, you have a nice reveal around the doors, no need for casings, and if you look around, this place got no sawdust. At this stage of the house, at this stage of the finishing, normally the finishing carpenter's in here cutting and creating all sorts of dust, and the door frames are going in and the trims are going in and whatever moldings and woodwork that you want. Now, it's all done. And we don't have to worry about the cleanup. The doors look great the way they are. All we're missing is the baseboards, which will be very, very easy to install. But just have a look at this detail. If you like this detail, the way to do this is to have the door installed before the drywall is installed and have the drywall overlap part of the jamb and let the drywall finish it with a nice L-edge. And it creates a nice modern look without any unnecessary reglets or mucking around with trim work afterwards. This is the easy way to do it. When it comes to finishing, just put the door on and you're done. And let's have a look at all the activities that's happened on the rooftop deck since the last time we were here. Aluminum staircase, bringing us to the roof, all installed in one piece. Check out the tile work that we've installed on the rooftop deck. On projects like this, I like to finish everything from the top down. I want to minimize the amount of traffic that comes onto the deck, so that's why we did all this work ahead of time. Look at the railings. We had already installed all the standoffs, okay, embedded inside the framing and lapped over a torch on. These are the exact same standoffs where we use for temporary railings, which makes it perfect because you don't have to screw any of your temporary railings into the torch on and penetrate the roof assemblies. Same thing with the finished product. They go right in place. Everything's measured ahead of time. All the panels are spaced evenly, and look at this perfect frame ready for the mesh panels, which will be installed over top. And why are we using mesh and not glass, for example, right? Glass, you have to clean the glass. Mesh, not so much. Okay, they're gonna be painted the exact same color as the railings. You can pressure wash them. You don't have to worry about breaking them. You don't worry about cleaning them. You can still see out, but you not necessarily can see in. For privacy reasons, that's the best product to use. In my opinion, I would use that for my own house. I love the mesh look. It's a nice modern look. Not too many people are using it at the moment, but I'll show you the finished product. You might change your mind. So let's meet the guys behind all the tile work. This is Jason, master of his craft. Jason's been doing this for about 40 years now, so definitely good at what he does. So check out the way that Jason does the installation. He doesn't just follow the floor, he actually levels every single piece of tile so that a finished product is a completely leveled basement surface. So when I sequence the jobs, the floor is always done first, cabinet guys go in next, and next we're gonna see the tiles in the washroom area is done. So the walls throughout the washrooms so that we can install the plumbing fixtures, have the cabinets installed against them, the mirrors, and all the nice finishing touches. So we'll give them another 7 or 8 days to finish up all the floor tiles. After that, there's gonna be a ton of guys coming in here to finish up the inside of the house. We'll check back then.